Okay. Hello guys, it's me Butterfly Spirit, and I'm back with a quick video. I just got off work, so I want to talk about something. So guys, I was just at a gas station. I went to get me a Sprite because I wanted me a cold Sprite and everything today. And there were two young boys, and there were two boys, and they asked if they can wash my windows for money. And I said, I told the two boys I would think about it. And so this isn't the first time I've experienced this. There was a young boy at the same gas station, and he asked if he can wash my windows for me. And I watched, like one by one as the boy asked people if he can wash their windows. And the first thing I want to highlight with this boy, as well as the other two young boys, is that, and it looks like, the boy that was washing windows, actually, I've seen it probably a total of about three times. One was at a Quick Trip, and then two were at a BP. So, the two young boys today, they were teenagers. They were probably maybe 13, maybe 12 and 13 years old, possibly. Um, and like I said, they asked to wash my windows. And so I know for many people, with homeless people coming up to you, you may be like, I don't want to give any money to anybody who comes up and asks. The difference with these two young boys is that they actually asked to do something in exchange for the money, and they were putting in work in order to get money. And I think that's something that needs to be rewarded. And I think that's something that a lot of people really don't think about. When you have homeless people come up to you and they ask for $1, like there was a homeless guy came up to me yesterday when I was leaving work, and he asked me for $1. And this is the same homeless guy that when I was catching public transportation, he was mean and stuff and asked me for $1. And this guy he was way older than me. He was like maybe in his 50s or 60s or something, asking me for money. He was a grown man that had the capability to work. And I feel that he could have went out and got him a job, okay, to, in order to be able to have some money. I understand the guy was homeless, but like I said, I encountered this homeless guy before. So when the guy approached me yesterday and he was really rude, and I told him, he's like, well, can I get $1? And I was like, no, you can't get $1 from me. And then he said something like I couldn't understand. He was being mean, right? So the homeless guy coming up to me and stuff and asking for money for doing nothing, to me, is a red flag, especially because the homeless guy was really mean about it. Okay. Now, when it comes to these young boys that I'm seeing at gas stations, they're young black boys, and they're asking to wash people's windows in order to make money. We need to reward these young men for actually putting in effort to work in order to make money. That is a quality that we need to keep instilled in kids. We really need to. There are a lot of bratty kids out here that, who are spoiled by their parents, and they don't know the definition of work. All right. They don't know the definition of work, maybe not their whole lives because their family may support them, right? But what these young boys are doing, one I saw at Quick Trip, he was very, you know, much willing to wash my windows and stuff. And you know what I did for him? I didn't have the boy wash my windows. I gave the boy some money. I think I gave him like $10 because I had the money to give. And I respected the fact that this was a young boy that knew the value of work. And he understood that in order to receive something, he needs to put in effort in order to receive a reward. Okay. And so I applaud that. There was another young boy at this BP before that I came to. He asked to wash my windows. And as it turns out, I ended up giving him, I believe, like $10 because I had the money in order to be able to give. And I told him, I said, you don't have to wash my windows, because I noticed one by one how other people walked past, this boy. He was asking to wash their windows in exchange for money, you know, and who knows, this could have been money that this boy needed for food. He could have been kicked out of the house for doing nothing. And all he's doing is doing something respectable, which is trying to, make money honestly. And I applaud that. So I gave the boy $10 from out of my pocket and everything. And I did that for him. I'm not really one, to really normally give money. But in this situation, I decided that I would go ahead and I would give the boy $10. The two young boys today, when they approached me, they waited till I got out of the car. They said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can we wash your windows to, so we can make a couple dollars?" And I said, "I'll think about it." And I had already thought about it already. For me, what it was about for me, it was about me rewarding the boys for actually asking to do work in order to make money. And so I went into the gas station, brought me a Sprite, like I was talking about earlier, and I went to the ATM, got some money out. Okay. And then I got money out, and then I ended up, I think I got like $20 out of my account. And then what I ended up doing was I ended up seeing, as I was coming out, there was a lady that was going to the gas station. They said, "Excuse me, miss," to another lady, "Oh, would we be able to wash your window so we can make a couple of dollars and stuff," right? And the lady was on her phone. She ignored them. And the thing that pissed me off about this is that this same lady who walked past these young boys who asked to do work in order to make money, she's going to be that same lady going to church on Sunday, giving money to church, and then saying, "Well, I'm a good Christian and, I give to those in need," all that. She's going to say that, right? And it just pissed me off to see like how, selfish people can be. They'll give money to, a celebrity, but they're not going to give money to kids in their community who need it. You know what I mean? And so they'll give money to a church, but they're not going to give money to kids who are trying to make money, who might be trying to make money for food, or maybe they're trying to make money to save up. Maybe they're trying to help their parents to pay a bill or something like that. Who knows? I applaud these young men, and I really do. And so what I did was I got in my car, whatever, and I had to put my Sprite in the car. And then I noticed there was a guy from inside the gas station who told the boys, "Okay, you boys got to go." And so the boys left. They didn't get loud or unruly or anything. The boys just left, and they looked so sad. And I guess it was because somebody had got insulted because, the boys respectfully asked to wash their windows for money. And I think that's mighty fucked up if you ask me. You know what I mean? People complaining about people wanting to do work to make money, but yet they gonna go into a gas station and buy something and not think about helping somebody else. But these same people who go into the gas station complaining about these boys wanting to do work for money, these are going to be the same people who, when they run on hard times, they going to be looking for people to help them. And then they're going to be like, "Oh, well, my kids, or, I need help paying for my stuff." But the thing is that people don't understand is when you get presented with these situations, and you feel in your heart that it's important to help, go with your gut feeling, because sometimes you're being tested. These are times where you're being tested, and the universe is trying to see if you're a giving person, to see if you're worthy of something that you really truly honestly want, that may come along that can help you. You know what I mean? That can change your life. But you got people one by one, they going by and stuff like that and things, and they're like, "Nah." And so guess what? The universe is going to keep the people right where they at, or those people are going to lose things. All right. So I want to let you guys know, this is a test. This is what that is. It's a test to see if you're a good person, if you have a good heart, if you'll help people. And in exchange, in the future, this may actually help you because you may have somebody who can help you. This could be somebody who can help you get a car. Maybe it's somebody who can help you get a loan for a house or something like that. Something good could come out. But people are just bypassing it. So they may never get to the things that they truly want because they're not a giving person and they're not good people, right? So when I saw the boys leaving, they were sad and stuff like that because they really were honestly trying to make money by washing people's windows and stuff. Then what I did is I caught up to the boys up the street and I said, hey, to the boys. And I waved the boys over and I said, hey, I said, here's $20 for you guys. And, and the two boys was like, $20. The one that says the other, $20. Oh, thank you, man. Well, bless you. And I was like, and I didn't say anything, I was kind of a little embarrassed, that I gave them money, but it was more so because whenever I do something good for people, I don't look for it to be, I don't look for it to be like a pat on the back for me. You know what I mean? So anyway, I gave $20 to these boys because, in case they're trying to get some food, they can go to a store, get them, something to eat, if that's what they need, or if they're trying to contribute the money to something, because these days stuff is expensive. So, $20, it doesn't go as far as it used to, but at least it could get them something to eat. You know what I mean? Whether it's for them or feeding their family or whatnot. So anyway, whenever I see an opportunity to try to help, boys that are, trying to do honest work, I try to help out and be supportive. So I don't know about you guys if you do the same thing, but it's just something I do. And it felt right in my heart to help these boys. And so that's what I decided to do. But I wanted to share this with you guys to give you a new perspective. And I understand there's some people who don't want to give money because they're afraid that it could be a scam. They could be afraid that somebody's going to rob them or something. But typically, if you follow your gut, you know whether something is good or not. You know what I mean? If somebody's asking you for something for nothing, then and you feel like you have a bad feeling, you know if something is good or not. You know if somebody's got a bad intention against you. You know what I mean? And so I just wanted to, share this with you guys and just let you guys know. This is my second time making this video on my channel. And I just wanted to share this with you guys and just give you guys some food for thought. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.